Here comes my helper.
Yeah.
Oh, I got another helper here. Stop helping. Look at that fence I need to fix. At least you can't fit through it. All right. So, can you take that bit out there? Let's show the people how we're going to take this dryer drum apart.
How do you take it out?
It's magnetic, so just yank it out.
Oh.
Isn't that cool? All right, now these machine nuts here are the same exact size as that bit. Keep that bit out and then unscrew. So when you take these things apart, this is pretty interesting, I guess. The lint balls or lint in there from lots of time tumbling will literally look like little marbles. He loved it.
Yeah.
Got all of our agitator pieces off except for one.
This one's pretty sure not going to take that much screwing. Unscrewing.
I think it's out. There you go.
You want it?
All right, little nature here is working on cultivating. The hogs have already worked this area. We just did a little bit of leaf blowing. So we're going to be taking this indigenous soil, mixing it like the 1-to-1 ratio with peat moss. This is going to be filling up our Viking carrot, or you might want to call it the Skirret plant or the sugar root. It goes by many a name. All right, so we grabbed some of our indigenous soil. Now we are filling up our drum. Throw some peat moss in there, 1-to-1 ratio. And of course, load it with the good stuff. That guano, the seabird guano, the bone meal, and the blood meal. Probably grab some of the worm bin castings right there, and I'll start helping him. Okay, so here is the amazing looking soil that my youngest and I, look at that, guys. Yep. The Skirret Sium Sisarum, also known as the sugar root, the medieval sugar root, or the Viking carrot. It's going to have no trouble going all the way to the, I would like to see it go all the way to the ground, but we'll see. We've probably got 18 to 20 inches of soil for it to just go right through. All right, so you know that your fingernails are gross when you're using your nose to activate the camera. Am I right? Who else has done this? All right, so we've got some gorgeous soil underneath there. And then this is duck manure and goose manure. And the pigs have probably crept into the duck run, I'm sure. Broken this up real nice. This is probably about 3 inches. Just gonna sit on the top there before we get the Skirret plant planted in. I don't want to plant it in just yet because we still have some nights that are creeping into the low 40s, maybe even high 30s. Even though is it May 1st yet? I don't know. No, it's not. It's late April, but we should not be creeping into the upper 30s. So the day has come. I just removed the duck bedding. I had it on top there just to make sure that the microorganisms were nice and happy and they weren't getting any UV. Even though I did have a tarp on top. But you can see finally the Skirret plant is resembling a carrot relative. It's got the top, what do they call that, an emblem or whatever, that resembles the Queen Anne's lace. And here are 3 gorgeous clones of the mother. which is amazing, and I have 2 more that are starting to root inside. So they are finally going to get to enjoy nature. There you go. Now just slowly flip it like this. Yeah, the top of the plant was on the bottom. That was a poor explanation.
Oh, there's a...
That's worms?
Yep. In the cover.
It's gonna get, even if you leave them right on the surface, we'll be covered by all our, this is our duck bedding. It's been sitting and being digested. All right, grab some clones, grab one. That's fine. There's only one thing in this bed, which is going to be Skirret.
Done that one?
Those roots, man. I just rooted those like a month ago. That's fine if that soil's falling apart like that, because we're planting them at the perfect time. They haven't even had a chance to wrap into a cylinder form. That's what you want with your...
I'm missing some dirt.
That's fine. Just go right there. Any of those voids, the soil doesn't have to be perfectly flat. That's just something that we do for ourselves. We're going to be putting so much mulch on there that the mulch will be all the way up to the brim. We might actually have too much mulch to put in there. Wow, look at those root systems. Man, that's gorgeous. Yeah, so normally I advocate making sure that there's definitely enough soil all the way up to the top of that root ball, but with all this gorgeous duck bedding that we're going to be throwing in, it's going to be up pretty thick in there. So, all right, wow, we are off to a great start with this stuff.
You want to start?
That's the beginning of our medieval. Yeah, we can start filling that in. You can start grabbing that. This is the beginning of the medieval garden here.